Welcome to Remembering You, a space for slowing down, seeing again, and gathering the parts of yourself that the world asked you to forget.
Each week, we wander through stories, ancient, personal, and collective, to explore how perspective changes everything. How what we look at and how we look can open doors to who we truly are.
Take a breath, feel your feet.
You've arrived.
Let's begin remembering you.
Sit still, don't move. Straight and tall.
No
Don't
breathing.
shake.
No breathing.
Hey, let's do a podcast.
Let's do a podcast. Let's.
Why remembering you?
Well, because I think in our journey of self-awareness and healing and finding who we are, there's this really necessary component of finding wholeness in discovering kind of like your deeper or truer self. That we are more than just our wounds or the things in our lives that have gone wrong or that are difficult, that there's actually there's enormous gifts that come from that. And so it's like a nod to remembering you as your deeper self, not the persona maybe that we show to everybody in the day-to-day world, that like perfect polished version that has it all together.
Very well.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
True that.
Yeah. Why for you? What comes up for you?
Well, I think of growing up as a child and going to church and seeing across the altar a sign that said, "Do this in remembrance of me." Christ's words. And the idea in the biblical sense for remembering is to literally remember. So taking what was once part of a whole and had been fragmented, segmented, disjointed, and bringing it all back together again. And if you will, there is a remembering, you use the word wholeness, the big picture of what existence is all about. And so remembering you is this process of including all the little bits and pieces, some that are painful and that are our first relationship or the way that we were programmed to see or experience certain parts has shame with it. And as the old poet says, that the cracks is how the light gets in. And Leonard Cohen's song brings a picture of what does it mean to remember you in a way that honors and celebrates all of the little twists and turns and the joys and the sorrows and the pains and the delights that make up our story and therefore influence who we are and how we experience and rise to the occasion and sometimes shrink back in moments, and it all belongs and is a part of the whole of me and the whole of you. And so take time to remember and kind of trace the arc and hopefully inspire and encourage others to embrace what is true in their experience with a lot of kindness and compassion, empathy and courage and fierceness and passion for what is true.
Yeah. It strikes me hearing that how we're taught to only put the good things forward and or that there's even some categorization of like these are the strengths and then these are the weaknesses, and of course we don't want to show anybody our weaknesses or our skeletons in our closet. And I think part of my own journey has been welcoming all of that fully, as best I can. I'm still learning, but I'm learning how to love my fear and my anxiety. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong. It's just data. It's just another signal and so like that process of like my process of remembering myself has been welcoming with open arms all of the parts and all of the up and the down and there's parts of me that are grumpy or a jerk. Okay, you didn't have to agree so quickly.
My eyebrows being raised don't translate to audio.
Yeah. So that, wholeness is all of it. The colorful and the quiet and the loud and the rambunctious, all of it.
Remembering you, how a mystic and scientist makes sense of life.
Well said.